Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 1 versus the AI. This is very hard AI again, and this time I'm going to be playing the 9th Panzer versus the 4th Armoured. So the other two divisions that have come out in the second wave DLC. This was played on the pre-release version, which is why I'm not playing against anybody. But yeah, we'll see how you can make this work. So I chose Sainte-Mère-Église for this one, just because there's sort of a nice variance of like open map warfare and obviously the close town fight in the middle. So we'll see how the 9th Panzer really deal with that. So we're going to start off with pretty simple stuff in the middle of the town. Going to be probably pushing for a Flampanzer at the start of the game, although we do have to be careful about enemy units on the road, enemy anti-tank units. So I am going to be bringing up my own anti-tank unit to deal with their tanks. Then I'm going to be providing a Lux here for the mid as well, alongside my Panzer Grenadiers and my Pioneer Führer. Okay, cool. So that's going to be quite a lot of units sent up the mid early on, but we should be able to get in there. Let's make sure that they all have their orders. And all roads kind of lead to Sainte-Mère-Église on this map, but you do have other roads on the sides that you're going to have to take care of. So I'm just going to make sure that I have AT guns covering those other roads, and maybe a group of Panzer Grenadiers with each of them. Although I kind of feel like the AI is going to push down the mid. But I'm going to put an AT gun, I think, here. It's a bit further back than usual, but just in case the AI like pushes me in a really unorthodox position, I want to be ready for it. We'll bring one up here as well, so we can basically defend this road and anything that comes around here. Okay, so Panzer Grenadier there, Panzer Grenadier there. This one can probably move up quite far on the right. I'm probably going to move it up to there. And we'll move this one into the orchard on the other side. Okay. We don't have much command early on. We've got the Propel Panzer IIs, and we've also got the Pioneer Führer, but I bring in the expensive one. So we've only got 4 command units in Phase A. This could be a mistake on my part in the deck building, but no, I mean, we've got to try stuff out. So that's what I'm doing. And that looks okay. Not many units to start. Plenty more to bring in though, including recon. So let's get this underway. Actually, let me just move forwards my troops first. We'll tuck them up to the start. Have that cue ball too in front because cue balls are faster. The Lux is pretty fast as well, actually. It's got 80 kilometers per hour on-road speed, which is pretty damn cool. I'm going to unload that relatively far back. We'll probably put it like here. The AT gun. These guys may as well start further forwards. And same on this side. Put them on the right side of the road. And we'll launch the battle. So the very hard AI getting a rather large increase in income over me, especially in Phase C when I'll be dealing with 125 income against their 260, which is over 2 times my income. But I reckon we can make it work. Good old very hard AI isn't so very hard anymore. It really depends, I think, if my AI I'm playing against spams out Hellcats and I have nothing to deal with them. Cool. So Pack 38 is ready to go. We're going to try and get these guys as far up as possible. And I may as well just move that unit through. I think there is a tank coming up the road. I'm going to have to be careful about that. That's why I brought the Flampanzer off the road. And what I'm going to do is bring up some more Panzer Grens to cover off these gaps. So that's actually an M4. That's interesting. We don't actually have anything to penetrate it though. And they do have some hella big artillery coming in. Got a crew knockout. We did just lose our pack. See if we can move forwards with the infantry. I think the Lux just took out the unit there. We'll move forwards the VulcanHDGaming to help us out. Right, we're going to try and run down the M4. The Lux is so damn quick. Okay, that's an AT gun. Get off the road. The other benefit of being very fast. I can fast move up this road as well. Yeah, hopefully we can take out that. Nice. Alright, so that allows me to continue the chase with the Lux, at least. I'm not sure why these guys aren't surrendering, but there we go. We took out an M4 on the left side. Wow. We got the +1 by taking control of the town for now. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is just sort of bring in some more Panzergrens to the town. I'm probably going to bring over another VulcanHDGaming to the right side. I'm going to retreat with those guys for now, alongside my Pioneer Führer. Cool. Let's bring this VulcanHDGaming over for now. And we'll have that Lux fall back. These guys need to unload and get into that building. Keep the front line pushed forwards, and I need to move forwards my command infantry as well. Hopefully that VulcanHDGaming doesn't get shot up the bum by an M4. That would not be ideal. Oh, there's a M21 here. We want to get rid of that if we can. I can probably ambush it with the 251-9. What's the line of sight? Yeah, that'll be good. Nice. Go on, blow that up for me. Oh, we're bumping into... I guess we may as well just go for that. Bazooka squad. I love the way a bazooka squad just killed off my squad there. That's pretty impressive. Let's see if we can make these guys surrender. AI doesn't know how to deal with that. Gonna get out of line of sight of that AT gun. Unload these guys, move that forwards, get these guys into that building. Cool. And the bazooka's dead. Pack 38 on the right side is dead. Yeah, got mortared. We may as well just charge that down. Gonna bring up a Lux for the right side. Don't have any infantry left there though. Well, our phase A is being ripped to shreds at the moment. Where's my Pioneer Führer? I need them to be further up. Might be able to get line of sight onto the armoured leader here without being in line of sight of their AT gun. That would be good. Nice. Alright, we made the mortar surrender. Let's bring this VulcanHDGaming back up to there. Going to move these guys quite aggressively forwards. Cool. Doing well with the VulcanHDGaming at least. Now I just need some spear troop. I'll bring those up. And probably take out those rifles. Ooh, got to be very careful with that VulcanHDGaming, get it out of line of sight. Whoa, that was close. And we'll probably use some of our own mortars actually. We do have this mortar available. I can use that to take on their AT guns. Please, sir. Oh, goddamn. We did a lot of damage to the AT gun, but I need to get it out of line of sight. Oh, we killed it. Okay, cool. That that works. Try and get forwards here. Oh god, maybe not. We're also losing out on this left side. Gonna have to be very careful with my infantry. I'm gonna need some tanks there, I think. Let's bring over the looks. And we can also bring over this as well. Gonna make the most out of all of our units. Get rid of that armoured leader, that would be very nice. Right, and since the AT gun's dead, we can go for the kill onto the M20, I think. Nice, we got it. Blimey. This is intense. We are at a +1. We got this massive salient on the right side. But still. My god. Here comes the Hellcats. My infantry is being wrecked. I really need phase B right now because I just don't have the infantry to hold this. Go on, looks. Take out that other M20 command for me. Nice. Let's get the half-track to help us out. They don't have any, like, AT here, I don't think, so we can just use that to our advantage. Make sure those panzer guns come forwards. We'll unload the spear troop there. That Panzerwerf, or Flampanzer there, has done so much work. Oh, that is in line of sight of the Hellcat. That's not good. Thankfully, he got out of the way. Nice. Took out the armoured leader. We'll get these units to move up and take out these rifles. Although there is a Hellcat coming over. That's the only thing that could be that fast is a Hellcat. We have Panzer 1s coming up and oh, our 251-9 did get taken out. That's interesting. Okay, let's move this spear troop into a position to provide us with recon. I'm going to move up the Pioneer Führer, because we may as well. Oh, the Panzer 1 getting forced to fall back there as well. So here comes the heavy armour. Is that another Hellcat? Oh, I think it is. We can probably take out the Hellcat with the looks at close range. Yeah, easy. Cool. That works out nicely then. Blimey. Let's make sure this Flampanzer doesn't show itself again. Panzer 1s are in decent positions, and we're in phase B. Phew. Okay, that was intense, but we got there. Right, so this should be more simple from now on. We'll bring over command to the left side. And what else can I do now? AA? Not really sure if I need AA yet. We can start hitting the mortar into the town though. That might work. The Pioneer Führer need to keep themselves alive until my Panzer Grenadiers arrive. I may as well like move this Panzer 1 forwards. Not sure what that is. But we might be able to take it out with the looks. It's an M20 command, okay. I think it's got weapon damage, maybe. Now this Panzer 1 does have the ability to kill off that M20. Has enough AP. Panzer I's just running down these rifles. Go on, surrender. Nice, there you go. Got rid of those. Good stuff. We're going to have to get this Panzer I back into cover because there is an AT gun there. So the Pioneers, they can sort of stay here, kill off enemy troops as they come. We'll get the recon up. May as well unload the Pioneer Fielder there. And what I'm going to do with these units is bring them back to the mid. Cool. I think we've got this under control, although the harder part is yet to come, which is moving into the later phases and them spamming me with Hellcats. But I think we got it under control. We'll bring in my Pack 40s now. They can kill off Hellcats pretty easily. Probably shouldn't be in line of sight there if we can help it. Keep the Pioneer Fielder in range of as many of these Panzergrenadiers as we can. Cool. Right, this one's got weapon damage, so let's bring in some supply and use the supply to like get people back on track. Nice. Over on that right side, it's funny how those three units have held that for the entire time. I'm going to bring up some Panzergrenadiers there just so we have a Panzerfaust to engage at close range. Ideally I want the 250-19 to engage these half-tracks and so on, because he can kill them off very easily. Cool. So what is this? That is a Stuart. Oh yeah, I just remembered. They have the really cheap Stuarts. Oh man, that would be horrible. I think they're struggling at the moment to push onto me though, properly. Go on, Pack 40. Do the job. Nice. That's what I was looking for. I'll unload this one early as well. Move them out to the right side. We're going to have to move this half-track backwards. Get them out of line of sight. My Panzergrenadiers have actually used up all of their ammunition there. In terms of the Panzerfaust at least. Take out the M3 half-track pretty easy. Unless we miss. Might have this Panzer I try and push forwards on this left side. Ooh, goodbye Hellcat. Let's get this Lux to push on to the M20 command. Get this Pack 38 to roll forwards. Nice. We are being pushed pretty heavily on this right side now. Gonna need some AT here, I think. We do have the Panzergrenadiers coming up, so hopefully they can get there before the M1A1. If they do, when the Flanpanzer's more than enough to take care of the infantry, which is nice. And then the Panzergrenadiers can take care of the M4A1, but I'm not sure if we're going to quite make it. It really depends. I might just have to go at it. Ooh, there's another M4A1. There's two? Okay, apparently there's two. Go on, Panzergrenadiers. Yes! Okay, that's what we were looking for, although we're going to need another Flanpanzer on this right side now. We've got the half-track there, which is good. Panzer I made it quite far, but eventually got killed off. I think if I have any Panzergrenadiers further back, I should replace this one that's really far up. Now, there's one there that can go in. Nice. We're bringing up another one to the mid. Gonna have to fall back with these chaps, and our right flank is collapsing. I think it's time to bring in some tanks. We are a panzer division after all. I mean, we have been using the combination of the Panzer Is and Lux quite well, so that's nice. Try and sneak up this Pack 40 a bit more. Gonna make sure that my command stays with that. Unload these guys. Those need to fall back. Unload this one. Have it in there. And we'll get our infantry to reinforce on this right side along with the Flampanzer. Cool. And we got shots onto the road now, which is nice. This Pack 40 is going to get so many kills. Took out an M4A1 there as well. Fantastic. So this sort of combination in the town of like the Panzer 1s and the looks with the Panzer Grenadiers is just so strong in my opinion. It's really, really fun to use. And like the earlier phase was just so intense, but we managed to get there. I wouldn't say these are one of the strongest divisions, but still pretty good. Pack 38 is definitely dead on that right side. I'll bring up another one just in case, but I'm not sure we'll need it. This Pack 40 is killing so many units. Oh wow, okay, they had a bazooka on one of those squads. Did not see that. That's a shame, because that's the last of my Flampanzers dead. I do have a Panzer IV. I do have some infantry coming up. So we're just going to have to use our half tracks effectively. I think we took out another Hellcat on the main road, which is funny. If I can get this Pack 40 up, I can do the same from the other side, which would be really nice. But yeah, I don't think the Hellcats are like, they're good in certain situations, but they're just so soft. Like, their armor is just so weak. I think we attack move to there, and then attack move to there, like that. Yeah, cool. Move those Panzer Grenadiers forwards. Gonna get this Lux into the town. Which I might just bring the Lux over to the right side. Oh, he got killed off by something. Okay, we need a Pioneer Fielder on this right side actually. We are pretty low on command units. Well, that's not good. We need to make sure that that pack doesn't get killed off. Also going to bring in the off-map, I think. Off-map Panzer IV. That's just ridiculous. Having those shots onto the road there, like almost cheating. Such a good spot. Now we're attacking them from the other side as well. And 3 half-track forced to fall back. Nice, and we've got 90% of the conquest points needed to win. Not even into Phase C yet. There's not too much that goes on in Phase C in this division. You got the Tigers, and that's about it. Otherwise, it more or less stays the same. But our job is done, anyway. And the guerrilla coming up and helping wreck these entrenched rifles. Go for a little push on that right side. But this Pack 40 on the right side of this town, it's just done so much work. As well keep pushing with this infantry. Although the game's going to be over very shortly. Let's get the off map there. We'll have the Befehl Panzer IV come off the road. Cool. But 4 seconds to go. And that's job done. There you have it. The 9th Panzer being used against the 4th Armoured. And the 4th Armoured is by no means weak, I don't think, but you can see the kill death there. I think against, especially the 9th Panzer, they don't do particularly well, by the looks of it. I think the looks just can kill off most of the units pretty easily. Like even that Hellcat at close range, you saw that the Lux can take out a Hellcat because it only has 4 armor. So at close range, you can have more than enough AP to penetrate, and he did, and that did very well. The Lux there getting plenty of kills, taking out some M1 guns as well. We made this 251-9 pay off as well. The Panzer Grenadiers took out the M4 Abrams early on, which was funny. We got the Flam Panzer there, taking out plenty of rifles. Another Lux getting plenty of kills. That was the one that killed off the Hellcat. And then the Pak-40s coming in at the end and wrecking all of their armor. Armor just paper thin, easy to kill with 13 AP power. So I think, yeah, I think it takes a lot more than an AI to make the 4th armor good. Even with like the amount of income they had and the ability they had to spam the Hellcats, I mean, it was kind of camping their road at the end, but if you play with the Hellcats properly, I think they can be very, very good. And they're very cheap, and they can pay themselves off very easily. But that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.